Alright guys, back again, brand new day. I was I wasn't sure what the heck I was going to do for a song today. And then I thought of, well, it kept coming up on my feed. It was this Jack Black song. I like Jack Black, he's always a fun entertainer. And it was called Mr. Crowley. Well, so I started looking at it or whatever, and I think he has a whole bunch of people helping him. Morello, Revel, Yoyoka, Soma, and Hugo Weiss. And apparently he performed this, from what I understand, at the Ozzy Osbourne send-off concert. And send-off, is that the right way to say it? Retirement concert? Whatever. And so I thought I'd check it out, because I like Jack Black, and I think this is a cover. Mr. Crowley, I know Ozzy Osbourne, like, for me, Ozzy Osbourne, his big album for me was No More Tears. That's the album I know the best. You guys probably think that's the worst album he put out, I don't know. But that's when I kind of got into Ozzy, was No More Tears. So I don't know if I know Mr. Crowley, the song, or not. I might recognize it when it starts playing. I have no idea at this point. But we're going to check it out anyway. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much for requesting songs. Because I'm doing this, I should tell you I have no requests at the moment. The link's in the description below if you want to lead me in a different direction, or show me what you're listening to, or introduce a new band to the channel. Feel free to do that, and let's clean up the screen and get into it. Oh man, he is so entertaining. Like, so entertaining. Um, okay, I have questions. I have questions that I don't have answers to. All his bandmates were kids. Now, was that a throwback to School of Rock? Or are those actual kids that played in School of Rock? Or are they just youngsters that are really, really good and he wants to give them exposure? Like, what's going on there? But I did notice that all his bandmates were kids, which is great. Did an awesome. I didn't recognize the song, so I haven't heard Mr. Crowley before. Which is, I'll openly admit, I haven't heard all of Ozzy's stuff. I mean, I know he has a long catalog. Maybe we should dive into some Ozzy. I haven't heard a whole lot of his stuff. Like No More Tears, that album, I had it on repeat for a while. I went through that phase, but other than that, even Black Sabbath, that's where he originated from, right? Black Sabbath. I haven't heard a lot of that either. So, yeah, it would be interesting to take a look at that. Let me know if you want me to do any songs from them by putting in a request, and we'll definitely take a look at that. But this was fantastic. It was very entertaining, and I loved his outfit. Did you see his outfit? He's always over the top. I've watched every Pick of Destiny, heard every Pick of Destiny song. Kyle Grass is awesome. He's just got a great, and he's doing acting and he's singing. Like, this guy is just a triple threat, just an awesome guy. And from what I understand, he's a really good guy too. So, what's not to like? Anyway, big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much for requesting songs at some point over the channel's life. And again, if you want to make a request, the link's in the description below. I encourage you to do that because it gives me direction and helps support the channel and keep it alive. And yeah, other than that, we'll be back this afternoon with something else. I don't know what I'm going to come up with, but we'll find something. We'll see you then, and I hope you're doing well, and later. Bye.